Hello, everyone, and welcome to Peace Point Meditation here on YouTube and Facebook, streaming live from the Dhammakai International Meditation Center in Azusa, California, on the Peace Point Meditation channel. So I hope that everyone had a great day today. It is Saturday. It was really hot here in Southern California. So I hope those of you who are living in Southern California were able to stay cool, practice social distancing, and did some, cool activities with your family, your friends, and all that good stuff for Saturday. So last night it was Venerable Sophon, as per usual, for Friday nights. Last night his topic was about the inner break. So when he first started his talk, he was talking about how of course our bodies, we work every day and all that stuff. So our body, we have a physical limitation, so we do need to give our body a break. And that's why we have the weekend, that's why we have vacation, that's why we have rest days, in order to kind of give ourselves a break from whatever work that we have to do, whether it is work that we sit in the office using our heads, on the computer, or physical work out in the fields, out in the hot sun, whatever it is, we do need a break in order to, like I said, give our body that rest that we need. But for many of us, when we do have vacation, or when we do have a break, or on the weekends, of course, we're doing other activities that are enjoyable, right? And it doesn't really necessarily mean we're giving our body a break, because we could be going out on hikes, or going snowboarding, or skiing, or whatever it is that we do on the vacation or on the weekend, to enjoy ourselves. But don't forget that we also need to really break ourselves, not only physically, but also mentally, spiritually. And Venerable Sophon did mention that it's not a bad thing that we, do enjoyable activities during our break, but just don't forget that the best vacation is really like doing activities that can improve both our spiritual and our physical health altogether. And he also talked about, with his subject being the inner break, he did mention about how it is important that we need to rest our mind as well. And with that, we could practice meditation, because meditation practice allows us to bring back energy, or to bring energy back to our bodies, or kind of, in other words, recharge our minds. So when we're able to do that, it brings our minds back to that natural state. And when our mind is able to be in that natural state, it is more calm and it is more pure. And with the calmness and with the pureness of our mind, it can ultimately lead to, that inner happiness and inner peace. That is something we ultimately want to achieve, of course, in our lives, right? I mean, who wouldn't want the peace and happiness, right? So, that's just a short recap of what Venerable Sophon talked about last night for his topic, the inner break. As for tonight, Venerable Sophon will be talking about peace equation. So let's see what Venerable Sophon has to say about that. And before he comes on, I would like to go ahead and give him the introduction. Venerable Sophon Panyasopanoe. He's been ordained as a Buddhist monk for 6 years. He has over 25 years of meditation experience. Before he ordained as a monk, his education, he graduated from Chiang Mai University with an engineering degree. And his motto is, once the mind is clear, our problems are clear. So welcome, Venerable. Good evening.
Hello, thank you. Good evening to you. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm great. And nice to see you again today.
You too.
Are you busy lately?
Yes.
Yeah, as usual. Yeah.
As usual. But as you said last night, we do have to, give our mind a break as well, not only our bodies.
That's right. At least you can find your own break time.
Yes.
Thank you for being a host today, and I'm very happy, and thank you very much for your kindness and being part of the program Peace Point Meditation regularly on Friday, actually weekend. And let's say hi and say good evening, everyone from California. And I will say hi to Choti Rod in Cal, and our member from DMC, Lisa Tone Dim, I think. Say together, hello. And Juan Chavez from Mexico. Hello, Mexico. Have Chintana, and also have James Simpson in California. and everyone around the world. Actually, this is program is live from California from Peace Point Meditation Program. It's a peace break. So yesterday, I talk about the inner break, that we break our mind from being busy from the daily life, and to bring the energy back to the mind, to the being still and let go our thoughts or the overwhelming in the daily basis. So this is a part of our spiritual health, that we can strengthen our soul, our mind, to cope with the uncertainty around us. We know that this certainty from COVID-19 obviously is going on now, and need to be aware of that, be aware and be mindful about stay alive in safety, and also we need to comfort one another, family, friends, and everyone around us should love one another, because it is pandemic. So everyone have or your own responsibility to stay calm and find the best way to follow the guidelines that is reality, that we can see how we can stay in this moment, in this time, with the the best way, with the meaningful way that is not from our own emotion, that we really see everything back to normal, right? But everything takes time to get back to normal. So we don't rush on that. Everything comes at the right time. Everything comes at the right time. So be patient, be calm. Use meditation as a tool to slow down our thoughts, to realize that life is uncertain, and we accept the change of the world. We also accept our emotion, that we need to be calm and find the best way to cope with the situation and problems. Any one of you ever have a question in your mind, that is that any way that, to accomplish or find the inner peace and happiness quicker than we practice every day? Anyone have a question like that? Because some of us who have been the practitioners for a long time may have came across many challenging in meditation, and we still cope with the challenging in meditation, and don't really see the progression in meditation. And we seem to find the best way and the quicker way to find peace within. Okay, and we tend to seem to find our own technique to find peace, because we already knew the basic of meditation, right? Just let go, don't think anything, relax body and mind, and try to be focused on at one thing, one point inside the mind. Don't let the mind wander, things like that. And sometimes with the with the practice, that we don't really stay in the consistency, we don't practice regularly, and then it becomes some kind of the negativities in our mind, what we call ignorance. Ignorance is misunderstanding about the mind, or the world and reality. It becomes the ego. Okay, the ego is very like the common word that everyone knows, right? There's a sense of we have our own perspective in doing something without we reject other opinion, we reject the other perspective of life or other person's perspective and ideas, and we tend to keep that our own perspective with us. It becoming our own ego that we never let go. Even though we are practitioner, we know that ego is not good, and we try to let go. We try not to. We try to keep it down and reduce it, right? But in the practice, sometimes we use our own technique without aware what is the right technique, what is the best way to handle with the meditation with our own mind in the practice. And right after that, we become do the wrong thing. We practice the wrong way. For example, we tend to stay with the wanting thoughts too long, with the beautiful experiences. Okay, we stay with the beautiful uh, experiences inside your mind. For sure, right after we calm the mind down, we relax. We tend to have less thoughts. At that moment, the inner peace, the inner experience will arise, maybe less or more experience. But most of the experience is like an expansion of the physical body as feeling, or sometimes we feel like you're jump into another world that very spacious, very profound, that we see different things, the beautiful, the bright light, the colorful things, and we enjoyed it. And you know what? That is only the rewards that we have passed through it. But if we stay with that experience too long, our mind will be distracted with that experience, and the mind not gonna get to the true nature of it, and difficult to be still. So my teacher, actually we already knew the technique that during the practice that I always guide you that whatever happening inside your mind during the practice or any kind of experience, just observe and let it be, and observe without interaction, without engagements. Like we walk past through the TV shop, okay? When we walk past through the TV shop, there's two options for us to react on that situation, that place. The first option is we look at the TV shop, and then we walk past through it. We don't pay attention to it, just knowing this is the TV shop. And another option is you take a look the TV shop and get into that shop and looking to buy the TV and watching TV, and even stay longer than that. So it seems like we are in the track, but we stop on that experience, that place. SMS very similar to the inner experience. If we stay too long with the inner experience, so the mind not gonna say get back to its true home of the center of the body quicker. So eventually the mind get distracted, and we we insert the energy in the mind. The mind start to work and active, and the peace and happiness will not really come to our mind. And it's easy for the mind to distract with other things like a body distraction, like an ache and sore, something like that. So this is gonna be the best way to practice meditation to get the best result. And this is our little ego that we don't really care, really aware with what is the right way to do. So this what today I would like you to think about that and get back to the overall picture of being accomplished in meditation to find really peace and happiness in your mind. Okay, so it's come up in my mind when I was in Thailand last year, at the time that I attended the intensive meditation retreat in Thailand with about 70 monks in Thailand, about in April 2019. One thing that I learned from my tutor, the teacher monk who is a tutor for all monks, is that he told his story about one person that asked him that is there that person, I believe that is he's a scientist or the teacher or something. He asked that teacher asked a tutor that is there any equation, okay, equation to find peace in mind. So it looks like that person trying to let the teacher monk or tutor to give him like a math problem or math equation for him to practice meditation. So actually meditation is really opposite, okay, to the education or the learning from math or science, okay. But we can, yeah, we can apply the way that we solve the problem from math or science. For that question, and my tutor is like he very smart in answering the question. He told that teacher that yes, there is one equation to find true peace and happiness within your mind. And that teacher was very excited to get the answer from him. And then the tutor told him the equation is 1 plus 1 equal to. It seems as simple, right? It seems simple. 1 plus 1 equal 2. So the teacher is so like something like surprise. What is that? 1 plus 1 equal 2. So in this meaning, it's not different. It's totally different, opposite to the math equation. Okay. So what is 1 and what is 2? Okay. I make a summary from that. He explained that 1 is right or correct technique. Another one is repetition or regularity. The first one is right and correct technique. The second one is regularity or the repetition. And 2 is happiness and peace from the mind. Okay. So this is the new definition of the peace equation that I would like to introduce today for you. Just in case that someone may have question in mind that is there any equation like math problems to solve and to get the peace quicker and easy to follow. So now we got is 1 plus 1 equal 2. So this one really simple. You see that what is the right technique or the correct technique? We already discussed many times, right? So far, it's about 5 C's, 5 C that we maintain the 5 C as a basic of meditation. We start with the commitment or the willingness to practice meditation. That is simple, right? So people, all of you, I believe that you already have this. It's a willingness or our purpose to meditate. So that's today, many of us joining the program, I definitely that you all have your willingness to join meditation, right? So some of you may want to have peace in mind, more peace, more happiness. Some of us may would like to find the balance of emotion. Some of us may want to reduce your stress, to reduce your negative feeling in your mind, like to be calm because too much problems in mind. You want to let go. Yeah. For me, as a spiritual leaders or spiritual practice practitioners, I see willingness is how I can purify my mind to be free from negativity, from greed, from anger, and from delusion. So different of you have your own different willingness or commitment. So keep that one first as a right technique in your practice. The second C is what's that? Comfort, right? Comfort, both mind and body. Okay, body relaxation, mental relaxation. Mental relaxation is just let go, let the mind feel comfortable and calm. And the third C is consciousness. Okay, we keep awareness with our feeling of peace. Our comfort should have consciousness to control, but hand in hand go together. And the fourth C is consistency or continuity during the practice, that we can keep our feeling of peace, happiness, relaxation, both mind and body continuously, non-stop. Okay. And the last one is the 5C. The 5th C is uh, checking or correction. That C during the practice, maybe just a little awareness with our practice. Either we already relax the whole body or not, either our mind is distracted or not. It is awareness or mindfulness that we control our practice to get back to the track. Okay, this is 5C as a right and correct method. Overall is 1. Okay, the next one is regularity. Yes, we don't want to have peace just only the session. We need to continue at home, at workplace, wherever we go. We want peace everywhere, right? So please continue. Regularity let us to see the improvement, development of our mind, to let go, to reduce the stress, the negative feelings, emotions, and keep our balance of life, to get the life in healthy mind and healthy body all together. So this is another one in the peace equation. And if we do two things, so number 2 will add the result 1 + 1 = 2. So definitely we will get peace in mind. We will see the true happiness, and we will have the last long happiness that we can experience by yourself through this equation. Okay. All right. So this is we need to be concerned and aware of this. And yes, it's sometimes difficult for us to keep the mind in the right technique, but we still have the checking or correction to improve our practice, either in the session or when we eyes open and working. So it's important, and it will help us to remind that actually we can have peace and with the quality of it with this thing, not from our own style. Okay, our own style that should come during the practice, that we find a way to uh, find the best way to keep the mind calm and comfortable. So it becomes the art in the controlling the mind to be peaceful, relaxed in the certain moment, in the situation that we have. So every one of us may have your own technique to be calm. Maybe someone may have come up with your different and special technique. Like what I have heard is just like stay looking at the garden, for example, and looking at the flowers before meditating. Or some of you may imagine the nature, or thinking of the flowers, the fruits, or somewhere that you imagine your mind, and to bring back the calmness, to bring back the relaxation from imagination. So as beginning, okay? And some of us may do like reading, okay? The book that you feel comfortable, calm your mind, like a inspiration book, and some type of book that spiritual improvement, example. It's a technique that to bring the mind back to the track, and with the 5C that we have the relaxed mind from that. Okay, sound good? Okay, so I think it's a good time for us to use number one and number one, 1+1. And let's see how we gain number two from our own practice as a peace equation. Okay, peace equation should come with the right technique and regularity. Okay. Regularity, we will say it once you continue and do it again and again. So regularity or repetition also including after we reset the mind. Okay, for example, when you come up with the warning thoughts and with a lot of thoughts that hard to control, hard to let go. So the one technique that very effective and really works is that you can slightly open your eyes and look at the scenery, your house, on somewhere, and at the open window, something like that. And then your feeling will go back to yourself, and warning thought will fade away by its own when we open the eyes. And then the next one, we close the eyes again and repeat the 5 C's: comfort, consciousness, and continuity, or like consistency. Again, like do it like this, on and on and on. Keep the quality of our mind and equanimity of the mind. Don't let it wander. So this is simple, right? But it takes time, and we need to aware of our mind. Don't let it wander. Okay. So I know you may have your own technique that you can cope with it, right? Okay, I think everyone ready. Now prepare yourself to meditate. Prepare yourself to meditate. Okay, sit back and relax. Find your comfortable posture. You may sit on the floor, chair, on your couch. Importantly, sit comfortably and allow your body to be comfortable as much as we can. Okay. Once we get the right position, the most comfortable position, now very softly, very gently close our eyes. We close our eyes softly. Allow the eyelids touch one another softly and gently. We maintain awareness with our physical body. Feel yourself with a pleasant moment. This is the peace break. It's a time that we allow ourselves to find peace within, to allow the mind to rest, to bring back the positive energy, peace and happiness back to the mind. We use our physical senses to relax the entire body. Let's start relaxation of our head. Loosen the muscle around our head, down to our forehead, down to our face, especially around the eyes. Loosen the muscle around our cheeks, our chin and our jaw. Should be relaxed. Loosen the muscle of our neck, our shoulders, down to our arms, our hands and the fingers. Relax the muscle of our chest, our back and our trunk. Keep our back upright. Make the spine be one straight line. That will give us the balance of sitting to allow the air and the blood circulation to flow freely and well circulation. It will help us to sit longer with comfortable feeling. Let us to sit as long as we like, with no pain, no ache and stress. Relax the muscle of our hips, around our upper legs, our knees, our calves, down to our feet and our toes. Relax. Now we feel entire body becoming soft and gentle as we continue to let go of tension and stress little by little. The physical body becoming loosened from our tension. Let us feel so relaxed, so comfortable. We stay our awareness with the relaxation. Entire body is full of relaxation. We stay awareness with calm and relaxation until we feel our physical body disappear and blended with the air around. We becoming one with the nature. Feel so relaxed, so peaceful with sitting posture that we stay awareness. That's a part of the mind that we keep it stay still, relax at the physical body. Keep the feeling of relaxation, calm and peaceful at this moment, here and now. We don't let the mind to wander around. Maintain the mind calm at one point, at a certain place inside the body where we feel most comfortable. Wherever we feel most comfortable, yet at any part of the body, just keep calm and continue with peace. Now I would like everyone to take a few deep breaths. Take a few deep breaths. Breathe in deeply and slowly to allow the fresh air fill our mind and body. Let the air pass through our nose, down to our lungs, slowly down, touching the center of our stomach. Slowly breathe out. When we breathe out, we allow to let go all worries and all kind of negative feelings out of the mind with the out breath. Every time we breathe in, we taking in the freshness and positivity from the nature the relaxation, the freshness, to feel the mind. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Now we can feel the mind becoming slow down from thinking, the thoughts becoming less and less. We embrace the relaxation, calm, and peacefulness with our own mind. At this moment, we continue to maintain the mind calm and relaxed. At one point where we feel most comfortable is a peaceful point. They just feel so content, so happy, so enjoyable that we experience the calmness, the nothingness from within. The mind becoming soft and gentle. It becoming lighter and lighter. Sometimes we feel the body disappear because of the mind is becoming detached from external world. It's becoming detached from physical senses. This is the rewards showing us we coming to the right technique, that we allow the mind to be free naturally. Let it free naturally and relaxingly. It's effortless to bring the mind to stay still. Just be calm at one point, at the peaceful point within ourselves, or right at the center of the body. At the end of in-breath, when we breathe in deeply, it's considered the home base of the mind. It's the center of the body where peace energy located, which is already existed in our own mind. At this place that full of energy, at this point, we just follow the mind at the relaxation as a place that we feel calm. It's not necessary for the mind to stay right at center. We just keep calm and relaxed. Be aware of a peaceful feeling at this moment. Let it stay continuously and relaxingly as long as we can. There's no rush. We don't force the mind to be still. We don't rush the mind to stay at the center of the body at this time. Once the mind becoming a standstill further by itself, it will naturally back to its home. What we are doing is keeping calm and relaxed continuously. Let go all kind of thoughts. Let go all negative feelings, all kind of burdens, and any kind of distractions. Don't pay attention to any distraction, either from outside or inside the mind. Just stay focused peacefully and relaxingly at one point, continuously and relaxingly. If we feel comfortable with visualization, just simply stay the mind and awareness at the bright shining object, such as the bright shining full moon, so soothing, shining in the dark night. Keep the mind with the bright shining full moon continuously and relaxingly. Or you may visualize the bright shining star or the sunrise at the center of the body. Some of us may be comfortable with the mantra. Just simply repeat the mantra softly and gently. Sammarahang, Sammarahang, Sammarahang. Keep calm, relax with our own technique. There's no expectation at all. We may readjust the mind, body anytime if we need it. Keep the mind back to the track to keep the equilibrium of the mind, to keep the neutrality, to maintain calm, relaxed, and comfortable at all times. Sooner the mind becoming stay still, and we will experience peace and happiness from within easily, without demand. Now, we just simply to let go all kind of things, stay with peace and happiness from within continuously. Now we may continue your own practice in silence. Continue to stay in the mind with inner peace, with happiness, with the relaxation, continuously. Keep calm and be neutral. Be kind with every experience. Whatever happening, just let it be and be neutral. Embrace the positive feeling that we gain from the mental stillness. Once the mind becoming a standstill further, one is stable and focused properly, we would experience more peace, more happiness and relaxation. The immense peace will arise, becoming expansive from within. We just enjoy with the peace energy and giving us the feeling of calmness, spaciousness, and wide open from within. The mind-body becomes one as it detached from all things, becoming soft and gentle, that we can experience the emptiness, borderless, as if we are sitting in the middle of the outer space. And so energized, so peaceful, so relaxed, that we are full of purity and coming with the brightness, less or more brightness, clarity from within. We just observe and be with it longer, continuously, as long as we wish, without any expectation. Just let it be with peace and happiness. Allow peace energy that becoming love and kindness inside our own mind. It's an unconditional love. It's a pure love, full of kindness and compassion that we can share with all living beings around us. We just simply allow peace energy that full of love and kindness and compassion to expand and radiate in all directions. Let it radiate endlessly, infinitely. We are the center of peace energy. We let peace energy to cover the whole place where we live. Let it expand, encircling the whole community. Let it cover the whole city, the whole state, the whole country, every corner of the world. Let it cover the whole world and beyond the world. Let peace energy to expand and encircling the whole universe. We share love and kindness with all living beings, all creatures. May they be happy, may they be peaceful, be free from suffering and danger. May they be safe, love one another. May people around the world live in peace and harmony. There is no conflict, no violence. The world becomes free from all impurities. That's all. Free from greed, desire, anger, and delusion. May they all be in peace, live long. May the world becoming world peace, that full of purity, full of happiness, free from suffering, free from COVID-19. We also share love and kindness with our beloved ones, our family, our relatives, friends, and whoever. May they be in peace, be happy, be free from suffering and danger, be well in their life, be successful in all things. If our beloved ones pass away, may they rest in peace. We are the center of happiness, inner peace, so calm, soft and gentle. We also make a wish for our own self. You may make a wish in a positive way for a while. We are becoming to the end of session. We are at the center of peace and happiness, so energized, so happy from within, so pure, bright, and shining. We are going to reconnect the mind with surroundings, with connection with the physical senses. We gradually expand our awareness that full of love and kindness, peace and happiness to the world. And we can move our posture. We can hear the sound of the nature and environment. Now very softly and very gently, whenever we are ready, slowly open our eyes. Thank you everyone for joining the program. I hope you have a great experience. I hope you have 1 and 1 in the peace equation and you get the 2 in your mind. That is true peace, true happiness that lasts long than other happiness from outside world. Just remind yourself that keep the right technique, correct technique every time we meditate with the regularity to continue to keep our peace and happiness in mind all the time. And yet, our life is uncertain. Even though we have peace in mind, but sometimes we need to adjust the mind with the reality. Whatever problems, negative feeling may arise in our mind, just be calm first. Be calm and think about meditation, how to get away of that, and have commitment, willingness to calm the mind, relax the mind, let go as much as we can. And eventually we can adjust our mind, stay our mind in the balanced way. Thank you very much again for all of you joining. If you have any good experience, please share me and share peace and happiness with your beloved ones around you. And if you can do it, just invite your friends your beloved ones, your family, to meditate with you daily in the peace break or any program that you can join. The world needs peace, we need peace, everyone needs peace, so we can join together. All right, with the power of meditation, peace in mind, with the purity of myself, of my teacher, bring you the happiness, peace and happiness to yourself. May you be free from suffering from COVID-19. Whenever you meditate, may you attain the inner peace easily without delay. Thank you very much. See you next time. Back to Amy again.
Thank you, Venerable Sophon, for the wisdom talk as well as the guided meditation. And I hope that everyone will remember the peace equation. 1 + 1 will always equal 2. So that means that the right technique or the correct technique plus practicing regularly will always equal happiness. And to emphasize a little bit about the equation, the 1 + 1 = 2, the first one, which is the right thought or the right technique or the correct technique, you could use the 5C as, you know, the basis of the meditation practice, right? So you have to have commitment, comfort, consciousness, consistency, and checking in order to have the right and correct technique. And if we're able to do it regularly, as Venerable Sophon mentioned, then with that, we will eventually get to, which is happiness. So don't forget that peace equation. And I hope that you continue to practice your meditation regularly, whether with us here on Peace Break every evening, Friday through Wednesdays from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. on the Peace Point Meditation YouTube or Facebook, or on Thursday evening from 5 to 6 p.m. and Sunday morning from 9:30 a.m. to 11 a.m. So don't forget to tune in to the Peace Point Meditation YouTube and Facebook tomorrow morning for the introduction to meditation starting at 9:30 a.m. and Peace Break tomorrow evening at 7 p.m. And with that, I would like to go ahead and say good evening, everyone. Thank you once again, Venerable Sophon, and everyone who tuned in with us here tonight. So good night. Have a great rest of your weekend and see you back here tomorrow. Bye.
Bye.